Hello everyone and welcome back to 247 English, the place where we talk about learning English and also about building a better life step by step, day by day. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. If this is your first time listening, thank you for joining. If you've been listening for a while, welcome back. You are doing something great for your English, and I'm proud of you. Keep going and never stop learning. Today's topic is very special. We're going to talk about the power of consistency. This topic is not only important for learning English, but also for anything you want to do in life. Whether your goal is to speak English fluently, start a new job, lose weight, or become more confident, consistency is the key. Now you may ask, what is consistency? Don't worry, we will talk about that soon. In this episode, we will learn what consistency means, why it's so powerful, how it helps you grow, and how you can become more consistent in your daily life. We will also talk about why many people stop before they see results, and how you can keep going even when you don't feel motivated. I will give you simple examples and real-life stories to help you understand clearly. You will also get easy tips that you can use in your English learning every day. Why is this important for you? Because I know you want to improve your English. Maybe you feel stuck, or maybe you feel like it's taking too long. I want to tell you this. If you stay consistent, you will succeed. You don't need to do a lot in one day. Just do a little every day, and in time, you will see a big change. So, if you are ready to learn, grow, and become better, not only in English, but also in life, then this episode is for you. Let's begin our journey into the power of consistency. I hope you enjoy this episode, and I hope it gives you the strength to keep moving forward, one small step at a time. What is consistency? Let's now talk about a very important word, consistency. What does it mean? In simple words, consistency means doing something again and again over time without stopping. It means you don't give up after one day or 1 week. You keep doing the same good action every day, even when you are tired, even when you are not in the mood, and even when you don't see quick results. It is not about being perfect. It is about showing up again and again. For example, imagine you want to get better at speaking English. You listen to this podcast one time, and then you stop for 2 weeks. Do you think your English will improve? Maybe a little, but not much. But if you listen to English for 15 or 20 minutes every day, your ears will become used to the language. You will understand more words, and your speaking will slowly become better. You may not see a big change in 1 or 2 days, but after 1 or 2 months, you will feel a big difference. That's the power of being consistent. Let's look at another example. Think about going to the gym or exercising at home. If you do 100 push-ups one day and then do nothing for the next 3 weeks, your body will not change much. But if you do just 10 push-ups every day for 30 days, your muscles will become stronger. You didn't do a lot in one day, but you did a little bit every day. And that is what makes the real change. Consistency is more powerful than doing too much only once. It's the same with learning anything new. Think about studying for a test. If you try to learn everything in one night, it's very stressful, and you may forget many things. But if you study a little bit each day, your brain has more time to understand and remember. You are not only learning, You are building a strong habit that helps you grow over time. Let me give you another simple example. Imagine a glass of water. You put 1 drop of water in the glass every day. On the first day, the glass looks empty. On the second day, you still see almost nothing. But if you keep adding 1 drop each day, the glass will be full after some time. That's exactly how consistency works. It may feel slow at the beginning, but it leads to big results in the end. Now, why is consistency so important? Because most good things in life take time. We don't become good at something in one day. Success, progress, improvement, all these things need time and effort. And the only way to keep moving forward is to take small steps every day. When you are consistent, you build a strong habit. You train your mind and body to keep working even when it feels hard. You create a routine that becomes part of your life. Another reason consistency is important is because it helps you stay focused. Sometimes we try new things and stop quickly because we don't see fast results. But when we are consistent, we learn to be patient. We learn that big changes come from small actions, and that gives us confidence. We start to believe in ourselves. We say, yes, I can do it. I'm making progress every day. Also, consistency removes stress. When you do something every day, it becomes easier. It becomes part of your normal day, just like brushing your teeth or drinking water. You don't have to think too much. You just do it. And when you do it again and again, you get better. You build momentum, like a train that starts slowly but becomes faster and stronger as it moves forward. So, in simple words, consistency is doing the right thing again and again. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about believing in the small steps. And most of all, it's about not giving up. You don't need to do big things. Just take small actions every day. Over time, those small actions will bring big success. Why is consistency so powerful? Now that we understand what consistency means, let's talk about why it is so powerful. You may not always feel it, but small actions done every day can create big changes in your life. At first, these actions might feel too small or too slow. You may feel like nothing is happening. But if you stay patient and continue, you will see how powerful consistency really is. Let's say you want to speak English fluently. You decide to learn 10 new English words every day. On the first day, you learn 10 words. That's good, but it doesn't change much right away. On the second day, you learn 10 more. Still, it feels like a small step. But now think about what happens after 1 week. You have learned 70 new words. After 1 month, you know 300 words. And in 6 months, you will know more than 1,800 English words. That's a big number. You didn't learn them all in one day. You did it slowly, step by step. This is the power of consistency. Many people don't reach their goals because they want quick results. They do something for a few days and then stop. They think, this is not working, but they don't give it enough time. Change takes time. Growth takes time. Success is not a big jump. It's many small steps in the same direction. When you do a little every day, you are not only getting better, you are also building strong habits. These habits help you move forward even on days when you don't feel very strong. Now let's talk about motivation. Many people say, I will study when I feel motivated, or I will exercise when I feel like it. But here's the truth. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel excited and ready to work, but on other days you feel tired or bored. That's normal. Motivation is like the weather. It changes. Sometimes it's sunny and sometimes it's cloudy. You cannot wait for perfect weather to go outside. In the same way, you cannot wait for motivation to take action. This is where consistency becomes your best friend. Consistency stays even when motivation leaves. It's about doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's about keeping your promise to yourself. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't need motivation to do it. You just do it every day because it's a habit. That's how you want to treat your goals too. Make them part of your day. Make them a habit, and that habit will take you far. Let me share a simple story. There was a man who wanted to improve his English. He was very busy with work and family, but he decided to listen to English podcasts every morning for just 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes. Some people told him that's not enough, but he continued day after day, week after week. He listened while walking, while cooking, or while cleaning. After a few months, his listening got better. He started understanding more words and sentences. Later, he started speaking with more confidence. He didn't study for hours. He was just consistent. That's what made the difference. You see, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Show up for your goals every day, even in a small way. If you miss a day, it's okay. Just come back the next day. Don't quit. Don't say, I failed. Say, I will try again. Because one small action each day is more powerful than one big action once in a while. So remember this: consistency is stronger than motivation. Small actions build strong results. If you want to grow in English or in life, don't wait for the perfect time. Start today, keep going tomorrow, and believe that your small steps will lead to big success. That's the real power of consistency. Benefits of being consistent. Consistency is not just a good habit. It's a life-changing one. When you are consistent, you give yourself the chance to improve, grow, and succeed. Let's explore the many wonderful benefits of being consistent, not only for learning English, but also for your personal life. First of all, consistency helps you improve your skills and make real progress. Think about any skill you want to learn: reading, writing, speaking English, cooking, driving, or playing the guitar. No one becomes great at these things in just one day. Improvement happens slowly, step by step. When you practice a skill every day, even for a short time, you get better. Your brain learns better, your hands move faster, your memory becomes stronger. It doesn't matter if your progress is small each day. Over time, all those small steps will add up, and one day you will look back and feel proud of how far you've come. Let's take English speaking as an example. At first, you may feel shy or unsure when you try to speak English, but if you speak a little bit every day, even just talking to yourself in the mirror or repeating phrases from a podcast, You will start to feel more confident. Your tongue will move more easily. Your mind will find the right words faster. You'll stop worrying about making mistakes. All of this happens because you stayed consistent. And when you see your progress, you'll feel even more motivated to keep going. Another great benefit of consistency is that it builds discipline. Discipline means doing the right thing even when it's not easy. When you are consistent, you learn how to manage your time and energy. You teach yourself to stay focused. Maybe some days you don't feel like studying. Maybe you're tired or busy. But if you still take 5 or 10 minutes to listen to English or read a short text, you are training your mind. You are building a strong habit. That kind of discipline is useful not only for learning, but for everything in life: work, health, relationships, and goals. Consistency also gives you something very special: confidence. Every time you do something again and again, you begin to trust yourself more. You say, "Yes, I can do this. I am making progress." That confidence can change your whole attitude. You walk taller. You speak more clearly. You believe in your ability to learn and grow. And when you feel confident, you're more likely to try new things. You'll speak English in public, apply for new jobs, or start projects you used to fear. That all starts with simple daily action. Let's look at how consistency helps in personal life too. Think about your health. If you eat healthy food only one time a week, it won't help much. But if you eat a little healthier every day, more vegetables, more water, less sugar, your body will thank you. You will feel better, sleep better, and have more energy. The same goes for exercise. Walking 15 minutes every day is better than running for 1 hour once a month. It's the daily effort that brings the biggest reward. Consistency also makes your relationships stronger. If you talk kindly to your family every day, spend time with your children or friends, or simply show love and care each day, your relationships will grow. People will feel close to you. They will trust you. Why? Because they see you again and again. You are not just kind one time. You are kind every day. That's powerful. And of course, when we talk about learning English, consistency is your best friend. Learning a language takes time. You have to hear it, read it, speak it, and use it many times before it becomes easy. That's why small daily practice is so helpful. Maybe you listen to one short podcast every morning, or write 5 sentences in English every night. Maybe you practice vocabulary during lunch, or speak English with a friend once a day. These little habits will help your English grow, like a plant that gets water every day. So as you can see, being consistent brings many benefits. It improves your skills. It helps you move forward. It builds discipline and confidence. It makes your life better, both in small ways and big ones. And the best part? You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Show up every day. Do something small. Believe in your daily effort, because consistency is not just a tool for success. It is the key to success. Tips to stay consistent. Staying consistent is not always easy. Life gets busy. Some days you feel tired. Other days you feel unmotivated. That's normal. Everyone feels that way sometimes. But the good news is, there are simple and helpful tips that can make it easier to stay on track. These tips can help you build strong habits, stay focused, and continue your journey even when things feel hard. One of the most helpful things you can do is start small. Many people try to do too much at the beginning. They want to study English for 2 hours every day, exercise for 1 hour, and change their diet all at the same time. But this often leads to burnout. When something feels too big, your brain feels tired before you even begin. So instead of doing everything at once, start with just 5 or 10 minutes a day. If you want to improve your English, begin by listening to a podcast while brushing your teeth or reading a short English story before bed. When the habit feels easy, it becomes part of your routine. And once it's part of your routine, you can slowly do more. Another tip is to make a plan. When you have a clear plan, it's easier to take action. You don't have to think too much or make a big decision every day. For example, you can create a weekly schedule and decide, on Monday, I will listen to a podcast. On Tuesday, I will write a short paragraph in English. On Wednesday, I will practice speaking for 10 minutes. This kind of plan helps you stay focused. It gives you direction. And when you follow the plan, you feel good about yourself. You feel proud because you are keeping your promise. It also helps to choose the same time each day for your task. When you do something at the same time every day, like right after breakfast or just before bed, your brain starts to expect it. It becomes a habit. You don't have to think about it. You just do it. That's why brushing your teeth or drinking water in the morning feels so easy. Your brain is used to it. You can do the same with English learning. Try to link it to another habit you already have. For example, every time I drink my morning coffee, I will learn 5 new English words. This simple connection can make a big difference. Another important tip is to remove distractions. When it's time to study or practice, put your phone on silent. Turn off the TV. Go to a quiet place if you can. Even 10 minutes of quiet focus is better than 1 hour of distracted learning. Your brain needs space to focus. So make a small study corner or find a calm moment in your day and let your friends or family know this time is important for you. That way, they can support you instead of interrupting you. It's also helpful to track your progress. You can keep a notebook or use a calendar. Each time you study or complete a task, put a small mark or write it down. Over time, you will see a line of success. 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. This visual progress gives you motivation. You see that you are moving forward. And when you miss a day, don't feel bad. Just look at all the days you were consistent and say, "That's okay. I'll start again tomorrow." You should also reward yourself when you stay consistent for 1 week. Do something nice for yourself. Maybe watch your favorite movie, enjoy a special meal, or take a relaxing walk. These small rewards make you feel good, and your brain connects success with happiness. You'll want to continue because it feels enjoyable. Rewards don't have to be big or expensive. They just need to bring you joy and celebrate your effort. Sometimes it helps to find a partner or join a group. When you do something with another person, it becomes more fun and you feel more responsible. You can share your progress, support each other, and stay motivated together. Maybe you and a friend can send voice messages to each other in English, or join an online group where people learn and practice together. When you're part of a team, it's easier to stay consistent because you're not alone. Finally, remember to be kind to yourself. You don't need to be perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has busy days or tough times. If you miss one day, it's okay. Don't say, "I failed." Say, "I'll try again tomorrow." What matters most is that you keep going. Progress is not about being fast. It's about not giving up. Even slow progress is still progress. To stay consistent, start small, make a simple plan, create a routine, remove distractions, track your progress, reward yourself, find support, be patient and kind to yourself. Consistency is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Your effort, even when it feels small, is building something great. One day at a time, you are creating a better version of yourself, and that is something truly powerful. Challenges people face on the journey of learning. When you're learning something new, especially learning English or building better habits, you will face challenges. These challenges are very common. They happen to almost everyone. At the beginning, you may feel excited and motivated. You make a plan and feel ready to follow it. But after a few days or weeks, something changes. You feel bored. You feel tired. You get distracted. And slowly, you stop doing the things you wanted to do. This is a normal part of the learning process. You are not alone. Even successful people go through this. The key is not to be perfect. The key is to keep going even when things feel hard. 1. Boredom. At first, everything feels new and fun, but after some time, the same routine can start to feel boring. Maybe you're listening to the same English lesson every day. Maybe you're doing the same exercise or reading the same kind of material. Over time, it starts to feel repetitive. When you get bored, you lose interest. That's why it's important to change things up sometimes. Try a new podcast. Watch a video on a new topic. Speak with someone different. Choose a fun book or game in English. A small change can refresh your mind. It makes learning feel exciting again. 2. Tiredness and low energy. After a long day at work or school, it's normal to feel tired. Maybe you don't feel like practicing or studying. Your body wants rest. Your mind feels heavy. This is completely normal. The secret is to listen to your body, but still take a small step. If you can't do 30 minutes, do just 5. If you're too tired to study with focus, maybe just listen passively while lying down. Even on tired days, small actions keep your habit alive, and often, once you start, you'll find a little more energy and motivation to continue. 3. Distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Your phone, social media, messages, noise, TV. It's easy to say, "I'll do it later," and then forget. That's why it's important to create a quiet space. Turn off notifications. Put your phone away. Set a clear time to focus. Even if it's just 10 minutes, make that time special. Make it yours. You'll be surprised how much you can do when you protect your focus. 4. Wanting to give up. Sometimes the biggest challenge is in your own mind. You might think, I'm not improving. It's too difficult. This is not working. These thoughts are normal. Everyone has them. Learning a new skill, especially a language, takes time. You won't see big results in a few days, but that doesn't mean you're not growing. Think of your learning like planting a seed. You don't see the plant right away, but if you water it every day, it starts to grow. Your learning works the same way. Keep watering it with your daily effort, and the results will come. So, what can you do when you face challenges? Here are some simple but powerful things you can do. 1. Remind yourself why you started. What is your goal? Do you want to speak better English for a job? Do you want to travel, pass a test, or connect with people? Write your reason down. Read it often. When things get hard, your reason will help you stay strong. It reminds you why you started and helps you take the next step. More tips to overcome challenges. 2. Make your task as easy as possible. You don't need to do a lot. Just do a little every day. One sentence, one word, one short audio. Small steps are better than no steps, and small actions, done again and again, build big habits over time. 3. Celebrate your progress. Even if you only studied for 5 minutes, that's a win. Say, well done to yourself. Be proud of your effort. Positive emotions make it easier to come back the next day. They turn your habit into something you enjoy. 4. Talk to someone. Don't keep your struggles inside. Share how you feel with a friend, teacher, or partner. You can also join an online group or listen to other learners' stories. When you know others have the same problems, you feel less alone and much stronger. 5. Don't be afraid to start again. If you miss a day or even a week, it's okay. Just start again. You are not a failure. You are human. Life gets busy. Surprises happen. What matters is that you keep coming back. Keep trying. A final thought on challenges. Every challenge is part of the journey. Feeling bored, tired, or distracted doesn't mean you are weak. It means you are learning. It means you are growing. So be kind to yourself. Be patient. And most importantly, keep going. You are stronger than you think. How to build consistency. Let's now talk about something very important. How to build consistency. Consistency means doing something again and again, not perfectly, but regularly. Even when life gets busy, even when you're tired. If you want to learn English well or build any good habit, consistency is the key. 1. Start small. Many people try to do too much at the beginning. They say things like, I'll study for 1 hour every day. I'll wake up at 5 a.m. and read 20 pages. It sounds great, but it's hard to keep going. After a few days, they feel tired. They stop. That's why it's better to start small. Instead of 1 hour, start with 5 minutes. Instead of 20 pages, read just 1 page. Instead of a long video, watch a short clip. When something feels easy, you're more likely to do it again tomorrow. And slowly, you'll grow your habit. You'll study longer. You'll read more. You'll do more. But in the beginning, keep it simple. Small steps make the journey easier. 2. Create a routine. A routine means doing something at the same time every day. For example, I'll listen to English after breakfast. I'll write one English sentence before I go to sleep. When you connect your habit to a daily activity, it becomes natural. You don't have to think about it. It just happens. It becomes part of your day, like brushing your teeth or drinking water. The stronger the routine, the easier it is to stay consistent. 3. Track your progress. Use a notebook, a journal, or a calendar. Each time you finish your habit, make a mark. I listened to English today. I read one short story. I learned 3 new words. Seeing your progress makes you feel proud. It reminds you how far you've come. Even small progress is still real progress. Some people like checklists. Others draw stars or color boxes. Find the way that works for you. The goal is to see your effort and celebrate it. 4. Reward yourself. When you are consistent, reward yourself. You deserve to feel happy and proud. Your reward doesn't have to be big or expensive. Watch a favorite movie. Drink a special cup of tea. Go for a peaceful walk. Buy a small treat. These rewards send a message to your brain. Doing this habit feels good. That makes you want to continue even more. Give yourself small rewards. Maybe after 7 days of practice, you enjoy your favorite snack, or you take a relaxing walk, or you watch a fun movie, maybe even in English. Rewards help your brain feel good. They send a message. Yes, this is something I want to do again. And your reward doesn't need to be big. Even saying well done to yourself is a reward. Give yourself a smile, a clap, or a little dance. These small, positive actions make your habit stronger. Practice every day. Even if it's just a little, do it daily. Daily practice keeps your habit alive. It keeps your brain active. It helps you remember more. When you skip days, it's harder to come back. But when you do something every day, it becomes normal. Like brushing your teeth or drinking water in the morning. It becomes part of who you are. Some days will be easy. Some days will be hard. But every day is a chance to grow. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just take action, no matter how small. Don't break the chain. This is a powerful idea. Once you start your daily habit, try to never miss a day. Each day you complete your habit, put an X on your calendar. After a few days, you'll see a line of X's, a chain. Your goal is simple. Keep the chain going. The longer the chain, the stronger your motivation becomes. And if you miss a day, don't be sad. Don't give up. Just start a new chain. Always come back. Always restart. Final reminder. Building consistency isn't about doing a lot. It's about doing a little every day. Start small. Make a routine. Track your progress. Reward yourself. And don't break the chain. These simple steps will help you build a strong habit that stays with you. If you want to improve your English or any skill, these tips can truly change your life. One step at a time, one day at a time, you are building a better future. Keep going. You are doing great. A true story. The power of consistency. Let me share a real and inspiring story. It's about a man named Omar. Omar lived in a small town. For most of his life, he didn't speak English. He always wanted to learn, but every time he started, he stopped after a few days. He told himself, "English is too hard. Maybe it's not for me. I'm too old. I'm not smart enough." But deep down, Omar still had a dream. He wanted to understand movies in English, travel to other countries, and talk to people from around the world. He just didn't know how to stay consistent. Then one day, Omar heard something simple but powerful. Just do 5 minutes a day, every day. At first, he didn't believe it. Can 5 minutes really help me? He thought. But he decided to try. He downloaded a simple English podcast. He told himself, "I will listen for 5 minutes every day. That's it. No pressure, no big goals, just 5 minutes." At first, it felt strange. He listened while making tea or before bed. Sometimes he only understood a few words, but he didn't stop. He didn't worry about being perfect. He just showed up every single day. He marked a check mark in his notebook after each session. After 1 week, 7 marks. After 1 month, 30 marks. For the first time, Omar felt like he was building something real, something that was growing. Those 5 minutes became 10, then 15. He started writing down new words. He watched short English videos with subtitles. He began repeating sentences out loud to practice speaking. After 3 months, Omar was doing 30 minutes of English a day. But to him, it still felt simple, because it had become part of his life. Omar didn't need big changes or big talent. He just needed one thing: consistency. And now, he watches movies without subtitles. He talks to people from other countries. He feels confident, and most of all, he feels proud. You can be like Omar. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to do a lot. You just need to start and keep going. Every small action counts, and every day is a new chance. So take that first step today. Then take the next step tomorrow. Stay consistent. Stay patient. And never forget, you are capable of amazing things. One day, his friend asked him, "How did you learn so much English so fast?" Omar smiled and said, "I didn't learn fast. I just didn't stop." That was his secret: consistency. He didn't do anything big or special. He just did something small every day. And that small habit changed his life. 1 year later. 1 year later, Omar joined an English class in his town. He could understand the teacher. He could ask questions. He was still learning, but now he had confidence. He even started helping other students. He told them, "If you want to learn, don't worry about being perfect. Just be consistent. Show up every day." The power of consistency. Today, Omar works at a travel agency. He talks to people from different countries every day. He helps tourists book trips and gives advice, all in English. His dream came true, not because he was lucky or very smart, but because he stayed consistent. He believed in small steps, and those steps took him far. Success through small steps. This story shows us something important. Success does not come from doing something big one time. It comes from doing something small many times. Omar didn't wait for the perfect time. He didn't give up when things felt slow. He kept going. And you can do the same. Whether you want to learn English, get healthy, or build a new habit, start small, stay consistent, and believe in yourself. Just like Omar, you will see the results, and one day you'll look back and smile at how far you've come. Tips for English learners. If you want to improve your English, it's important to have a simple and smart plan. Many people feel lost when they start learning. They ask, "What should I do first?" Or, "How can I learn faster?" The answer is not always about doing more, but about doing the right things with consistency and patience. So, let's talk about some helpful tips that can guide you on your English learning journey. 1. Practice every day. One of the best things you can do is practice every day for 15 to 30 minutes. You don't need to study for hours. Just a small amount of time each day is enough if you use it well. When you practice every day, your brain stays active and remembers more. Think of it like watering a plant. If you give it a little water every day, it grows. But if you water it too much once a week and forget the rest of the time, it might not survive. The same goes for learning English. Daily practice keeps your learning alive and fresh. 2. Use simple habits. But how should you use those 15 to 30 minutes? Use simple habits that are easy to follow. For example, you can listen to an English podcast while walking or cooking. You don't have to understand every word. Just listen and try to catch a few new words or phrases. This will improve your listening skills naturally. You can also try writing one sentence in English every day. It could be about your day, your mood, or something you learned. Over time, these small sentences become paragraphs, and your writing becomes better and more confident. 3. Speak English daily. Another great habit is to speak with a friend in English. If you don't have a friend who speaks English, you can talk to yourself. Yes, really, look in the mirror and say, "Good morning. Today I feel happy." Or describe what you are doing. "I am making tea. I am washing dishes." These small speaking moments help your mouth get used to English words. And if you make it fun, you'll want to do it more often. 4. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Now, this part is very important. Don't stop if you make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when they learn something new. It's part of the process. Mistakes help you grow. When a baby learns to walk, they fall many times, but they get up again and try. That's how we learn anything in life. Mistakes aren't failures. They're part of the journey. Keep practicing. Stay consistent. And one day, you'll look back and see how far you've come. English is the same. If you say something wrong, it's okay. If you forget a word, it's okay. If someone corrects you, be happy. That means you are learning. Don't feel shy or embarrassed. Be proud that you are trying. Also, don't compare yourself to others. Some people learn fast, others take more time. Every learner has their own journey. What matters is not how fast you go, but how long you keep going. The more you practice, the better you become. The more you speak, the more confident you feel. Your English will improve step by step. Be kind to yourself and enjoy the process. So remember, practice a little every day. Use simple habits like listening, writing, and speaking. Make your practice part of your daily life. And most importantly, never stop just because you make mistakes. Keep going, stay positive, and believe in yourself. You are learning something beautiful, and every small step you take brings you closer to your goal. As we reach the end of today's episode, I want to remind you that results don't come quickly. Whether you're learning English or working on any personal goal, progress can feel slow at times. But don't let that discourage you. The truth is, results come slowly, but they will come if you stay consistent. Just like Omar in the story, you don't need to do everything perfectly or quickly to succeed. All you need is to keep going, even when it feels difficult. Success doesn't happen overnight, but with small steps each day, you will look back and be amazed at how far you've come. It's easy to feel frustrated when you don't see instant results, but remember, learning is a process, and every little effort you make is building your future. Every time you practice English, even for just a few minutes, you are moving closer to your goal. Think about it this way. When you plant a seed in the ground, you can't see the plant growing every day, but over time, it starts to sprout, grow taller, and bloom. Your learning journey is exactly like that. Every time you study, you're planting seeds of knowledge. Some days, it might feel like nothing is happening, but keep going. You will see the growth in time. It's also important to remind yourself that no one's journey is the same. There may be days when you feel like you're not improving or that others are doing better. But the truth is, everyone learns at their own pace. The key is not to compare your progress to anyone else's. Focus on your own journey. Celebrate your small wins and trust that your hard work will pay off. It doesn't matter how fast or slow you go. What matters is that you don't stop. I know it's easy to get caught up in the idea of instant results. We live in a world where everything seems to happen quickly, whether it's ordering food, shopping online, or even getting answers on the internet. But learning something new, especially a language, takes time and patience, and that's okay. So, if you feel like giving up, I encourage you to take a deep breath and remember why you started. Think about the reasons you want to learn English. Maybe it's to travel, to meet new people, to get a better job, or simply because you enjoy learning new things. Hold on to that reason and let it motivate you when things get tough. I want to encourage you to keep going. Don't stop, even when it feels hard, even when you feel frustrated. Those are the moments when you're actually growing the most. The important thing is to stay consistent and keep taking small steps forward. With every small effort, you are getting closer to your goal. And one day, you will look back and be so proud of how far you've come. So remember this: consistency is key. Little by little, every day you are making progress. It might not feel like it at times, but trust me, you are. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep practicing even when it feels hard, because your future self will thank you. You are capable of more than you realize. I'll leave you with this motivational quote to carry with you. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. This quote is a perfect reminder that the little things we do every day lead to big results. The small efforts you make today are what will bring you success tomorrow. Thank you for listening to today's podcast. I hope this episode has inspired you to stay consistent on your learning journey. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. Take it one step at a time and trust that every effort is building the path to your success. Keep believing in yourself. You've got this. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I really hope you found it helpful and inspiring. Remember, learning English is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to your goals. I invite you to listen again whenever you need a little extra motivation or support. Consistency is the key to success, and coming back to this podcast will help you stay on track. Good luck with your English learning journey. Keep practicing, stay positive, and believe in yourself. You're doing great, and you have everything you need to succeed. Until next time, take care, and I look forward to having you listen again soon. Keep up the hard work, and remember, you've got this.